Well, there's so many reasons to get excited about the holiday season: friends, family, food.
Oh yeah.
But one of my favorite parts about the holiday season are all the performances. This is where the performing arts shine, whether it's shows or concerts or whatever you like to go see live in person. This is one of my favorite times of year for that reason.
Yes.
And one show you can check out locally, musically, is from SODELO. We're going to introduce you to Steve Greifer with SODELO. Steve, how you doing today?
I'm doing quite well, thank you. How about you?
We're doing
Happy
well.
to have you.
Thanks for coming in. First of all,
having
just kind of introduce us to SODELO. We've talked to you guys before, but remind our viewers what you guys are and what you do.
Okay, well, we are the Southern Delaware Orchestra. We're about 2.5 years old. We started off as a string ensemble of about 25 people, and now we are a full symphony orchestra.
Wow.
We have more than 70 people. We just added winds, brass, and percussion for our last set of concerts. So our sound has evolved as we've grown, and our audiences have grown tremendously also. Our first concert was probably playing to a full house, but a small house of about 250 people. And now we sell out Cape Henlopen High School, which is the biggest venue around, and that's about 850 people.
Wow.
So one of the things that I would urge the viewers to do is buy their tickets sooner rather than later for the concert.
Sounds like it. Wow.
Absolutely. I think what I love about what you guys do is that this is a volunteer orchestra.
Absolutely.
And I think it lets a lot of adults, I know for me, one of the things I miss a lot about school was my time in the choir. And I'm like, I don't get that time anymore.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this is a great way to kind of reconnect with people's love of music, right?
Yeah, well, you know what? There was a big white space, and there still is a large white space down here regarding string education and musicians having a place that they can play string instruments, but also the orchestral music that we play. You see Delaware Winds and the Rehoboth Band and the Southern Delaware Chorale. There's a lot of established groups that are here, but none of those folks really had an outlet to come and play symphonic music or to play, as we like to say, orchestral music, because some of what we play is classical, but we've played movie scores and the Great American Songbook and all of that as well.
That's so fun. And what do you have coming up for the holidays? I know you have a couple shows and things that people can look forward to.
We're playing 2 concerts on December 14th and 15th. The first concert is going to be at the Sussex Academy. I didn't want to get them flipped here.
Sure.
At the Sussex Academy in Georgetown. And so that's at 3 o'clock on the 14th. And then on the 15th, we come back to Cape Henlopen High School and sort of our home field.
Yes.
And tickets are going really fast there. And it's such an exciting venue also for us to be able to play there.
Absolutely. And you said tickets are going fast. So for people who do want to purchase their tickets so they have an opportunity to help fill those spaces, where should they go?
They should go to sodelomusic.org, which is our website, and you'll have a clear choice as to which concert that you pick. By the way, the name of our concert is Winter Harmony. And the reason that we went with that theme, it really sort of informed our selection of pieces for it as well. And if I could just give you 2 minutes of background on that, as we sat around, we acknowledged that we are in a period of some dissonance in the world that we live in. And one of the great things that Jim always talks about, James Anderson, who is our music director, is that you have to listen. And you can't play over each other, and everybody needs to come together, and that's what music is all about, but it's more than music that applies to. So we have a great program of music from around the world. We didn't try and represent every single place in the world, but we have a piece by Rimsky-Korsakov, which is actually a very popular Christmas piece in Europe, and we're helping to introduce it at least to this area. But we have things from Ukraine, we have France, we have England, we have Israel, we have some Hanukkah songs as well. So that whole idea of music bringing people together in this season and people listening and sharing joy is really a big part of what's driving this concert, and it's a big part of what drives the orchestra also.
Definitely.
Awesome.
That's incredible. That's going to be a lot of fun.
It is, yes. So if you're feeling the spirit of the winter harmony and you want to check out those shows, you know it's going to be a fun-filled weekend. So one more time, those times and dates and where people can get tickets.
So December 13th at at Sussex Academy in Georgetown at 3 p.m., same time at Cape Henlopen High School on the 14th. And you can get your tickets at sodelomusic.org. We may have some tickets on sale at the door, but I wouldn't count on that.
Promise that. Well, Steve, thank you so much for coming in and telling us about the Winter Harmony shows that you have coming up. It's going to be a fun time for everybody who attends.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Of course. But coming up on CoastLife, we are checking in with some real estate experts to talk about some beginner mistakes that you want to avoid.